The story of how Pope Farm Conservancy came to be is a bit of a modern-day miracle with a nail-biting race to the finish line. Here's what happened. In the 1960s and 70s, the town of Middleton was a tranquil agricultural community. The residents there were a community of mostly hard-working farmers. The town was about 6 miles long from east to west, from Old Middleton Road to Timber Lane. During this same period, the city of Madison was growing in leaps and bounds, and soon it was clear that it was sprawling toward the town in a hurry. In the 1960s, the city began annexing town lands, first to Gammon Road, then to the Beltline. It was only a matter of time before the annexing jumped beyond the Beltline. As the town of Middleton lost more lands to the city, town officials became concerned. Would the town survive? Would it be cut in two? In response, they developed a strategy to purchase a green space buffer between the town and the city. The idea was to stop the city from annexing any more land. In the meantime, housing developments were booming, and developers were looking west for properties to develop, particularly land with a view. Many developers approached Art Pope to purchase his property. Art rejected every one of them. By the mid-1990s, the city had annexed lands up to Pope Farm. If Art would agree to annex property into the city, developers could build out 3 lots per acre. Then, in 1999, things came to a head. The city tried to condemn part of Pope Farm for a water tower. The city officials had their sights on the land that is now the picnic area of the Conservancy, which overlooks Lake Mendota and the Capitol. The town quickly realized that if Pope Farm were annexed, the land all the way to Twin Valley Road could become part of the city. At this point, the town moved to purchase Pope Farm. It was the perfect centerpiece for their green space strategy. But where was the Pope family in all this? They didn't want to see the land developed. Rather, they believed the beauty and preservation of the land, as well as the environmental impact, were far more important than maximizing the dollars of a land sale. The family supported the town's green space strategy and agreed to sell the land to the town of Middleton at a reduced farmland price. And so, the race was on between the town working with the Pope family and the city trying to condemn the property for a water tower. Family negotiations with the town were completed in a matter of days. The land purchase agreement was signed, and the town attorney hand-carried the document to be recorded at Dane County Register of Deeds. In an ironic twist of fate, the very next day, the Pope family received a letter from the city. The letter emphatically stated that there should be no attempt to sell the land in question. The city was one day late, and the promise of a conservancy was born. The sale of the Pope's 145 acres was completed in 1999, with the land transfer to the town of Middleton in 2000. It was agreed that the property would become a park and maintained as such by the town. It would be free and open to the public, and certain commercial activities would be restricted. Part of the agreement also allowed the town to sell 39.5 acres at market price in order to defray some of their original cost of purchasing the property. The town sold this acreage to the Cross Plains Middleton Area School District in 2006. Talk about a win-win. The town was able to offset their costs and netted an over $1.6 million windfall from the sale. The school district gained a most desirable location to serve as home for 2 new schools. Art and Betty Pope could not have asked for a better ending. They were thrilled that the town's master plan called for a conservancy that would promote their two loves, education and agriculture. Operationalizing the master plan transformed their property from a working farm into an educational conservancy that has become a beloved destination and backyard jewel for so many, and will for generations to come.